everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here then hi. Today I'm going to be doing my top 10 Holy Grail makeup products. So these are the 10 products, I've managed to narrow it down to 10 that I absolutely love and I will always repurchase, or they're just the products that have been sitting in my drawers for ages, but they're the things that I will always reach for. I just thought this would be a helpful video maybe. We've got a mixture of high-end and drugstore because sometimes drugstore is just as good as high-end. Before I start, I just want to say thank you so much for the kind comments and the support on my last and first video. I was blown away by the amount of people that took their time out of the day to message me, so thank you for that. I was going to try and upload twice a week, but it's stressful. It's more stressful than I imagined. I filmed a video the other day and it was 90 minutes long. No one's going to watch that, and I could only narrow it down to 30 minutes, so that got deleted. And we're going to try again and speak less because I can ramble. I'm going to kind of do it in order of what I'd usually put on first and what I'd usually put on last. So this is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. This I first tried years ago in school, it must be about year 8 I think, and it's just a great primer. I've had this one for about 2-3 years. By the way, don't judge me on how long I keep my makeup for. I know it does expire, but do people actually chuck it away after it expires? Because I've got mascaras that are definitely over 3 months old or whatever the expiry thing is. Don't know, don't judge. I do keep my makeup for a long time because I ain't wasting my coin. This primer is really good if you have oily skin. I don't know what it's like if you've got dry skin because personally mine is oily most of the time. I always use this before nights out because it does help my makeup last and it just gives you a really nice smooth base. It is an expensive primer. I'm not too sure how much it is. I'll put the price on the screen, but it is one of them primers that you can go to and know that it smooths your skin and keeps your makeup intact. Next, for foundations, I do have a lot of foundations that I repurchase quite a lot, but I think this one is worth a mention. If you know me, you'll know that I love the NARS Sheer Glow. It's a well-hyped product, but it does deserve the hype that it gets. This is a new bottle, and the bottle in my makeup drawers has been in there for 3-4 years. Bit gross, and it's only just running out because I only use it really for nights out, and I like to mix my foundations because this shade is really light. So it looks like this. I'm sure you've seen it before. It's the shade Light 2 Mont Blanc. So this is really good. I know I've got oily skin, but it doesn't, it says glow and you think it's gonna make you look shiny and whatever, but it just gives you a really nice natural-ish looking glow. I think I bought this for £31. It's probably gone up in... I really love this foundation. It stays really well, lasts for ages. Third product is my all-time, just seen it, my all-time favourite concealer. It's the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. Now, you've probably heard about this. This has been spoken about for absolutely years. It used to be about £2 I think. I don't think it is now, but I know it's still cheap because I must have bought about 10 of these. They now do the lighter shades, so this one is the shade 0 and this is the shade 1. So I usually, if I'm not fake tanned, use this for my under eyes and then use number 1 for spots and stuff. So it's really good for either cover spots or to brighten your under eyes. It lasts so well on the skin. You don't get much in the tube or it dries out really quick, but it's an amazing concealer. The coverage is 10 out of 10. We're moving on quick because I'm paranoid that I'm going to go over 70 minutes. My last video was an hour long I think before I edited it, so I need to stop talking because people don't care that much. Favourite bronzer? No question about this one. It's the MAC. I think this is actually a powder. I might have used this in my last video. Don't know. This is the Mineralized Skin Finish in Medium Dark. As you can see, I've hit pan. It's a great bronzer. It's not too cool, not too warm. It's great for, I mean, I don't use it to contour. I usually just use it all over my face. I'm pretty sure I used it in my last video, so if you want to see how I put it on, watch the last video. This just goes on the skin so nicely. I don't know if this is a well-hyped product or not. I don't know how I got onto it. Probably a YouTuber mentioned it because that's what happens mostly. The colour of this is really good. It's great for light skin tones like me, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. It lasts great, it goes on the skin well, makes you look great and bronzy, and we love that. Now for favourite blusher. It's only been about in the past year that I've really got into blusher, and I can't do my makeup without it. I think a lot of people are the same. This is my all-time favourite bronzer, blusher. Have I been saying bronzer the whole time? I don't know. Anyway, this is a blusher. It's the Soap & Glory Love at First Blush. You know what, I feel like I used this in my last video as well. Oh well, Soap & Glory makeup products are actually really good, and they're quite a reasonable price. I think this is, when I bought it, was about £10. Don't know how much it is now. This is just a really nice pink colour, but it's not too pink. As you can see, it's got like a glow to it. It's quite shimmery, so it looks more natural than a matte one. I don't know, I just prefer shimmery blushes, and this one is great. I bought this when I last did YouTube, so a long time ago. So I still haven't hit pan, and I use it every day. I don't know how, but get your money's worth. Highlighter. This is also something that was raved about years ago. It's the Mirror Luminizer highlighter. Don't know if you've heard about it, but I'm sure if you're a YouTube OG, you would have. It's so good. I think it's the colour. It's just a really nice champagne colour. I haven't found a highlighter that is a colour like this, so if you've got any nice champagne highlighters you'd like to recommend, please let me know below. You can't go wrong with it. It goes on the skin really nice. It gives you a really nice glow. The packaging of the Balm products are actually really cute. I've got a bronzer as well. Their makeup products are actually really good as well. If you want a highlighter and you've got pale skin like me, give this one a go. Now this one's a bit random, but I really wanted to put it in because I feel like products like these are hard to find a good one. Well, if you've got watery eyes like me. Pencil eyeliner. This one is Soap & Glory Smolder Coal. As you can see, mine's looking a bit mini now. Just shows that I like it. I've got another one in my drawer, and I've been using these for years. I've been losing them and repurchasing them because they're really small. It's the most black pencil eyeliner that I've ever used. It stays on really well, and if you've got leaky eyes like I do sometimes, you don't have to worry because it don't smudge underneath. Favourite mascara is the Benefit Roller Lash. I've had this since it came out, so it's on its last legs now, but it's a really good mascara. Benefit mascara as a whole is really good. I've also got the Bad Gal Lash in my drawers as well, which is great. It's got a plastic brush, so usually I'll use a different mascara at the start, one with like the thick bristles on, then I'll use this one because it's really good at combing through your lashes and adding an extra bit of length. These are a bit more expensive, about £20, but Benefit mascaras and eyebrow things and Benefit as a whole, their makeup is actually really good. So I'm sure you've heard about this as well, but it's a great product, and I'm sure you can get Benefit testers as well, so if you want to get a mini one just to see if you like it or not, I think they're about half the price. This is the one I love. When I'm not wearing eyelashes, I will always put this on top of any mascara, and it makes my eyelashes look a bit longer. My eyelashes are really short and stubby, so they can only get so much length and volume, but this one is great. Anyway, now for brows. If you know me, you'll probably know what I'm going to hold up. The Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. This I've been using since about year 10 in school, and I can remember when I first started, I mean my eyebrows were horrible at school, but I can remember when I first started using it and everyone was like, wow, your eyebrows look amazing, because they were very arched. If I find a photo, I'll put them here because it's just funny. This is what got me into doing my eyebrows. This used to be about £15, I think. I don't think it is anymore. I'm sure it's gone up in price, but it's definitely worth the money. I have had the same one since about year 10 at school, and it's only just running out now. I mean, it's looking very sorry for itself, but you only need a tiny bit make sure you only use a tiny bit, or your eyebrows can look really blocky. So it does need practice. I get mine in the shade taupe. It's a great colour if you've got blonde hair. It's like a ashy light brown kind of colour. It's this colour. I've got it on today, and it's great adding colour to your eyebrows because my eyebrows are so light at the minute. They need to be dyed. We need a self-care day over here. I'm going to repurchase this very shortly. Make sure though you fasten it when you've done, because I left my old one out and it dried up and went really weird. So make sure you shut it after you've used it. Last but not least, product number 10, the setting spray, which is what we put on when we're done with all of our makeup. Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray. This is the best setting spray ever. I've gone through so many of these. I go through these really quickly. I think these are about £20 and it's just worth the dollar, okay? If you're going on a night out and you want your makeup to stay on, use this because it will stay on. Well, sometimes when I'm very drunk my makeup just melts off anyway, but there's no helping in that. This is the best you can get to keeping your makeup on. Read the reviews, everyone loves it, everyone raves about it. Take my word for it on this one, we love it. You can also get the mini ones, which are really great for travelling as well. So that's it, that's my top 10 Holy Grail makeup products. If you've got any suggestions then please let me know, because I'm a bit stuck for ideas on what to do next. And if you've got any feedback or whatever, if you've got something to say, leave it below. And I think in a few videos time, on my next video will be a Q&A, because I haven't really done a proper introduction to my channel, so I'll kind of do like a get to know me Q&A. So if you do want to leave me any questions for that, please follow my Instagram and I'll put a story up at some point asking for questions. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please subscribe, comment and like, and I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, goodbye. I forgot something actually. Alexa, stop. Stop. Look at that. Oh. This is a what's it called? Fail proof. What's it called? What's the word? Foolproof. Foolproof? This one's a foolproof. I'm not going to say it because I don't know if that's a word. I'm going to get so much. What's the word? I don't know why I just said that, so we'll cut that.